Part 3 of Biases and Fallacy series. Number 3, Congruence Bias. Congruence Bias. Now, this one is a little subtle. Most people don't notice it because it's like this confirmation bias, but it quietly shapes how they test, how they analyze their ideas and make decisions. For instance, in congruence bias, there's a tendency to test only the possibility that something is true instead of allowing the objectivity that something could be wrong. Yeah, so in simple terms, when we have a hypothesis, a decision, we look for things to confirm them rather than things to break them. So it looks like confirmation somehow. We ask the question, how can this work? But we really ask the question, how can this fail? Now, let's bring this into real life. In business, a team develops a new product, they run tests, but the tests are designed to show that the ideas work. Subconsciously, they present it to friendly customers, friends, family, collect positive feedbacks, and interpret early signs as validation. What they don't do is to stress test the idea under difficult conditions, under unfriendly conditions, under people who won't give them a yes. So they don't ask hard questions like number one, why should customers reject this? Number two, what would make this to fail in the marketplace? So the owners of the business, having gotten the fast, move forward with confidence and courage and enthusiasm, not because the idea is strong. They're going out there because it was never properly challenged, but they don't know. So in relationships, Congress bias shows up when someone believes a certain narrative and only looks for confirming behavior. Oh, this tribe is this. Oh, this one is that. Oh, this one is that. Oh, they are good people. Or somebody has married somebody from there. Or yeah. So, for example, if you believe someone is committed, you may only notice the moments that support that belief and ignore signals that suggest inconsistency. Or if you believe a situation will work out, you keep interpreting it with all kinds of optimism because the events that happen in a way support that because of your interpretation. So even when warning signs are there, you decide to see what you want to see. The mind stays loyal to its original assumption. That's the truth you must know. So how do you correct congruence bias, which is our major interest? The first step is to deliberately test the opposite of whatever it is you believe. When you have an idea, ask the question, if this were wrong, how would I know? How would it look like? What are the signs I'm going to see? In business, the same thing. Design tests that can disprove your idea, not only the ones that support it. So strong ideas survive pressure. Weak ones only survive friendly conditions. They survive friendly romance and people who don't want to be hard on you. In relationship, the same way. In life, the same way. Actively look for disconfirming signals. Now, get it right. This is not an opportunity to become negative, but to become balanced. That's the objective. So don't just go and start looking for what is not there. Another useful habit that you can employ is to ask an important person who is not beholden to you, who can face you. Ask him or her to challenge your thinking. Let him or her wear the black hat, not casually, but intentionally. Congruence bias limits learning because it keeps you inside your own assumptions. But when you begin to test your ideas from both sides, you are sure your decisions are sharper because they were stress tested. Your risks become clearer, your outcomes become more deliberate because you can say step by step all the algorithms that led to that conclusion. So sometimes the quality of your decision is not how strongly you believe it because you will always be passionate to yourself or subjected to yourself, but in how thoroughly you have tried to prove it wrong. So, what do I say? Most times in your life, always be, um, do I say paradoxical? Is the right word? But Believe that something will happen as much as you believe it will not happen. Agree that you are wrong as much as you agree that you are right. Always be open. That way, you won't fall into Congress fallacy, Congress bias.